Hello, what's good, guys? All right, I just quickly want to share a trade breakdown about my trade earlier this February, right? This February, I just been hectic with my trades, right? The 1st of February was on Sunday, second was on Monday, right? That Monday, because I mostly trade good right now, right? I mostly trade goods, and gold has been one of the most volatile pair we see in the market, right? Because gold can be so massive, like even with 0.01 right now on gold, you're making a hell lot. You're making a hell lot, right? So don't stop underestimating the 0.01 gang again. So was it on Monday? I took this trade on good. This trade was going so well. The Taron was dipping so down, right? Dipping so down that to the extent that I was like, to the stage, there are some stage in trading now. You'll be like, let this thing just get back to my entry. And I have two I have like two news, right? One is a bad news, and the second is a good news. And I still have some lessons I have to share. So make sure you stick around to the ending of this video to get it and to also learn from it, because we traders we learn from other people's mistakes and try to avoid that, because this trading thing is the game of mind. That's why I always talk about this thing. The mindset is everything here, right? All these people that come across, like sometimes people do chat me, ask me, bro, this is a strategy that I used to make these good wins in the market. How do you apply it? I'm like even trying to let them know that, bro, strategy is there for itself. Like strategy is the most tiniest bit in trading. It's just you having the knowledge of doing your top down analysis. It's the main thing here is mind. That mind to be patient during your losing streaks, the mind to be patient when you've seen a profit and later running back in loss, like is a lot. So everything here is mostly the psychology, right? So the mindset here is what to make the big wins. Forget about this social media hype. If you enter IG, enter all these apps, TikTok and all the rest of them, you see flips of like you see big flips. People will be saying, I made this money so amount. Bro, to keep that money down, what people don't understand, to keep that money down to risk, even to make that, they've lost like times two, times three of that money before they can get that one they are posting. That's what people don't understand in the back end. You only see it and be like, it will enter your head. You want to go and do your own with your $10 or $20, thinking you can use that money to buy Lambo or do crazy stuff. Relax and go for the knowledge first, right? And get to know that this game is not the game of dormants. You have to be willing to that risk. Willing to that risk doesn't mean that you should go all in. Still know your risk appetite, right? So what was the first bad news I talked about? The bad news is there is this mistake I do in my tradings, right? I was like, well, I say that I'm so impatient with myself, not just being impatient. I get to leave my trade because I've been on the stage that I trust my strategy and know that, okay, as I'm looking out for this, I'm optimistic that if price gets to this certain level, it's gonna reverse point. And you know how good could be crazy. I was even trying to place my stop loss. There was no room for me to place that stop loss. Like, let me see opportunities to place this stop loss. Man, there was no opportunity again. What did I do? I was now okay monitoring the trade, seeing how the reversal could be. Well, guess what? I lost the hell lot. Like this was my first very big loss a single day, like on a single trade. Like I was like, oh god, what was happening? That's even I was, because there is no this thing I've deep so down that. And the mistake I did again was trying to add another position to scatter losses. You see, this is another second mistake we traders do. Maybe you are on a loss, and that thing has made me to do some crazy stuff previously, which I told myself that I can't do it any longer, right? But we are all human. So right now, I just said, okay, what I would do now is just close out this trade, because I've seen that there is no more. Today is a bad day for me. Man, I get to close out this trade. Before I closed this trade, my hand was shaking. Imagine you for the first very time closing out your trade on 1.1k loss, 1.1k dollar in loss. Hell, I said okay. I closed it out. I closed it out, right? When I closed it out, this one is not your trading demo or yeah, this the real funded accounts, right? The funded account is a funded account, real time. I closed it out, but I said, okay, I believe my strategy, I believe myself. Knowing to where that one trade only can make me get all up. Okay, what I did was I spot another opportunity. This one now is the good news right here. I spot another opportunity on same good that day, right? When I spot the opportunity, I took this trade. Guess what? That opportunity I was not looking for was not what is playing out, and I was glad to myself and glad to God that I maximized that opportunity. And that was the first very day I see myself getting over 1k pips, 1.4k pips in profit running. Like 1000, almost over 1000 pips. We traders, we know what is pips now, right? You know it's what pips is. I caught that pips in profit. And I was imagine I didn't have this loss. I couldn't have been patient. So most times our failure self is what make us to be patient in holding our trades. Number one, your losses, your failure would make you to know that wrong thing you are doing and to have the mind to take that risk. So that's why sometimes it's just good to embrace that failure. That failure is not like your end. It's something that failure is something that shapes your mind, something that makes you to do that thing you're afraid of doing. That's when I understand that in trading you must listen very closely that to kill fear in you, you've seen losses that can make you until will be shaking you any longer because that loss now made me to be patient with myself to catch that kind of amount of pips my very time in trading since I've started trading. I've not caught up to that amount of pips trading good before, right? Even though I'm a scalper, I'm a day trader, and sometimes I swing, right? But I haven't caught that kind of pips. But that very day, that loss I took gave me a reason to hold that trade to get my account up back again. That's it, right? So most times that failure is what will shape your mind. That failure will teach you a lot. That failure will make you to getting closer to where you are heading to, right? So embrace that failure, embrace that loss. The losses here is inevitable. Profitable traders, they take losses. Don't think that you are above loss or you can't take loss again, that you know what you're doing. Everybody knows what they're doing. If everybody does not know what they're doing, nobody can trade in that. If you don't believe yourself, you can't be clicking the buy and sell. So you believe yourself. That's why you keep showing up and keep doing what you're doing. So keep stacking up, keep elevating, guys. If you found this video helpful, or make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure you leave a like. If you're watching on IG, make sure you follow. Stay tuned, guys. I hope this helps.